Oh, hi everybody. I'm on my way to work. Been off for a week, been on holiday, and I'm sat in traffic. Yay. Yeah, I've been off for a week, had a holiday. Wife and my daughter went to spend a week in a caravan with my parents, which was good. I got to spend a bit of time with my parents, which was great. My little girl got to spend time with her grandparents, who seemingly are also my parents, so that's double good. I had a birthday. I'm now 43. This apparently makes me old. And was commented on by my mother, who said that I am starting to look distinguished. Distinguished. Look at that. See that? Cosplay as Reed Richards. It's ridiculous. No, it's not sunlight. That's actually grey hair. I've got in a band there. At the risk of having a topic to talk about this week already, I suppose we should talk about. I could talk briefly about age as a barrier to entry. Comic books, comics, and creating isn't. It's not a marathon. Okay, it's not factory work. It's not. It's not as physically demanding as those jobs. It's not being a fireman, for example. Oh, did you say fireman these days, or say fire? It's not being a firefighter. There we go. Sorry, apologies everybody. And historically, Kirby did his best work in his 40s through to about his 50s or 60s. It's a strange world that we inhabit as comic book people. Our struggle is mental. We're coming up with interesting stories for ideas. We're coming up with interesting character designs. We're looking at how we can use the layout of a page to tell a story. We're packaging all that together, using our hand-eye coordination to produce artwork and lettering, and then that gets chucked out and put into a book or trapped onto a web page somewhere, and people watch it and enjoy it. And there's no real sort of detriment that being of a certain age is going to really be a problem. I do think, though, that the big advantage of being of a certain age is that we have compound experience, right? We're familiar with some story tropes. We're familiar with more elements of story structure. We know that if we design a character a certain way, we can evoke feelings because we've seen it and we've designed characters before. So we've got all this experience to draw on, and I think that's really important. I think that's something that experience brings to the party that you don't get if you're a fresh-faced, like 15-year-old comic book artist who's essentially his only experience is what he's experiencing in like 15 years. So yeah. Long story short, let's skip to the end. I should not feel so beaten down by my age. The only thing is, I get stiff in the morning, get out of bed. First few steps are agony, and there's my phone going nuts. So anyway, that's that might be the topic this week, or it could just be a ramble, and that could be with my age. I remember when all this was orange grove as far as the eye can see. No, it wasn't. Anyway, what's the plan for the week? Well, it's the end of September. I believe October starts tomorrow. Mid-October, work is really going to ramp up on the commission. I mean, it's going to go absolutely crazy mental. So this week is probably the last week I've got to really nail down the last few bits of Inktober prep, which I did some while I was on holiday. I've prepped up roughly nearly 50% of Inktober, which is pretty good. So I'm very happy how that's all worked out. The hope is I will get another chunk of it done this week, ready for next week, where no doubt I'll be working on the commission, and I can hear sirens. Can you hear sirens? Which way they're coming? Here we go, they're coming towards. Here we go. Well, there you go. Action, excitement, and adventure on a just after 8 o'clock on a Monday morning, and it's only Monday. It's only the start of the vlog. Crazy, right? Anyway, I'll trim all this down, I suppose. Put some jump cuts in there. Yeah. Have a great week, people, and we shall talk again tomorrow. All right. Bye. Well, pinch punch. It's the start of the month and all that. Yeah, 1st of October, and that, although I said yesterday, end of September, it didn't really register that today was going to be the 1st of October. Crazy, right? Anyway, what's important is it's the 1st of October. It's also the first day of Inktober. Yeah, very excited, very excited to get started. I've been talking about my Inktober prep, and if you don't remember, let me tell you yet again what I'm doing. It's going to be a comic. Every page is going to be sort of inspired by the prompt for that day. If you're interested, that's the official prompt list for Inktober. And today's day 1, and the prompt is rings. So today I will do rings, and I've already prepped out the pages, so I know what I'm doing. I know where I'm at. If memory serves, I've got 30 odd pages from now on ready to go. So it's going to be a hectic couple of weeks. I'm going to be putting this stuff on Instagram as well as Facebook, hopefully, because I haven't posted on Instagram for ages. It seems like, well, it's probably a year since I last posted on Instagram. So I'm going to put stuff on Instagram for all you Instagram followers. You can enjoy it there. If you follow me on Twitter, you can get it on there. So, we're covering like all the bases and that, The client got back to me yesterday with some urgent art requests for the big commission, which I've done. So today I will be juggling Inktober work and probably make a start on some design work I've got for a client, another client. So get that done quick. That's a quick turnaround job, and it should be fun. Yeah, happy days. Yeah, I'll do for now. I'll update you later on today with an Inktober page. Right, bye. It's still Tuesday. I'm on my way home. It's 20 to 7. Busy day in the office. Promises to be another busy day tomorrow. Lots been going on. I did get my Inktober drawing for today done. Today's prompt, or the official prompt, is ring, and here's the prompt. And yeah, done. Happy about that. I found out today as well that the company I work for has its own official Inktober prompt list, which is put up on its own Twitter feed. You can see it here. So if you're a sci-fi person who loves themselves a bit of Elite Dangerous or other sci-fi related stuff, what you could do there, prompt list. The joy of Inktober though is you're not wedded to any particular prompt list. You can draw what you like. The challenge is very simple. In essence, 1 ink drawing per day. There we go. So yeah, exciting times. What's next? I'm off home now. I've got to give my little girl a bath as soon as I get in, so that's going to be fun. I anticipate myself getting absolutely drenched because she's very good at throwing water at her dad. But after that, I've got a few bits and bobs to do with my commission and something I might want to share with you guys later on. Anyway, that's enough for now. On my way home, say it's raining cats and dogs and it's not nice. So anyway, see you all tomorrow. Bye. Okay, day 2 done, and here's my Inktober drawing. It's gone pretty well. I quite like this one. The text was difficult and challenging, but it's in there and I'm happy about that. So tonight I'm going to try and get some progress on the comic jam. I really want to get that out of the way. I've been given another comic jam script, so I've got 2 comic jams to juggle. Now the second one, I'm not going to worry too much about that. I'm just going to read the script a few times and it should be fine. It's 6 panels, straightforward. Great, all for that. This first one though is tricksy because there's so much going on in all the panels. But you've seen the panels, you've seen what we've got before. I think we can do good work here. So I'm just going to get that done tonight. Yeah, that's it. You'll see you tomorrow with some more Inktober joy. All right, bye. Well, it's Thursday. The week's nearly gone. It's gone really quickly. But what it is also today is day 3 of Inktober. Here's today's drawing. The theme of which was bait. And here the crystalline flower is bait for the astronaut. Yeah, tomorrow's Friday. Cool. Week's gone fast. I'll probably try and get this up really early on Friday night if I can. What I want to try and do is keep these Inktober videos as small as I possibly can to work on stuff. Anyway, that's enough for now, and we'll catch up later. Alright, bye. It's Friday. Friday's done. It's day 4. Here's my drawing for day 4. The prompt for today was Frozen, and this is really inspired by the start of Empire Strikes Back. You know, with Luke in the cave and he's frozen, but he's not hung from the ceiling. Our astronaut just happens to be in a cave. Yeah, it should be next couple of days should be quite fun. I've got a load of commission stuff I've got to do, loads of sort of, for want of a better word, loads of clients asking for stuff. This is a busy time of year anyway, but yeah, it's going to be good. Right, that's enough for now. The video's not going up tonight. It's going up on Sunday night once I've done. Once I've done Sunday's drawing, and we'll try and keep it to a weekly video for this. Yeah, but so far, first 4 days, plain sailing. Pretty happy with that. And I think it's down to the prep that we've done, the preparation that we've done before October. So fingers crossed the rest of the challenge folds out the same. Right, anyway, I've got to go. I'll speak to you all on. Right, bye.
Thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button. Make sure you're still subscribed and rock the bell for notifications. Okay, bye bye now.